Hi, welcome back. I have another bag just arrived. I have already opened and take a look. This is a box from KMM Co. I have waited for this bag for quite a while. I think from the time I order to the time I receive it, it took about 5 weeks. Also, there's something I want to share with you regarding my experience with KMM is, I think they are extremely busy now, or they probably don't have enough people working there because I noticed that when I contacted them through email, they don't really respond to emails anymore. I have heard that from other people as well. So for example, I asked to add a snap button, which the option wasn't available on their website. So I had to email them and they did send me an invoice, but didn't hear anything back. And since on their website, they say ordering the bag would take about 3 weeks, but after 4 weeks, haven't seen any shipping tracking. So I decided to email them to check on the status. So after 2 days, I did receive an email with the tracking, but then I still didn't hear back from anybody for reassuring purpose. So they still got the job done, but if you are ordering from them, just to be aware, you may not hear back from somebody who worked there, but they still get the job done. If you want customization, make sure you list out everything in your email when you contacted them so that they can send you the invoice. But then you may not hear back if you want to discuss further. So just make it clear and easy for them and they will get it done for you. Now let's get to it and look inside this box. Even though I have opened and checked on this bag, I have kept it more or less like it was when it arrived. So let's remove the paper and take the bag out. So inside the box, it does come with this envelope. Usually nothing too special in there, probably just receipt and their business card. So this is the bag that arrived. This is their marker tote in their natural derby leather. I believe this is a Horween vegetable tan leather. So this is the snap button that I had to email them to add it. I wish they would just add the option on the website. So other than the snap button, I also asked to add this D-ring so that I can carry as a crossbody bag. This is the first time I asked to add D-ring on such a big bag, so I'm not sure how it looks or how it works in reality, but we'll see. I believe this leather was blended with wax and tumbled, so you do see beautiful pull-up on this leather. Also this time, I decided to add my name on this leather tag. I think this is the first time I asked to add any wording or name on the leather tags. I figure after ordering more than 10 bags from them, it's time to get a tag with my name on it, right? So for this bag, I did ask to have a longer shoulder strap. I believe the shoulder drop for this bag is about 11 inches, so that it's easier to get it on my shoulder and pass your elbow easily. So I do prefer a longer shoulder strap. Inside the bag, you do see this leather loop, which is typical for KMM's totes. So here is inside the bag. If you hear my voice changing because spring is coming and I have bad allergies, unfortunately. As you can see, it's quite sunny today. And looking up close, I do see some imperfection on the pockets. On the back side, I think this is the mole marks, quite a big dark spot from the mole of the cow, I believe. And seeing it up close, you do see more marks. So in case you are wondering, this is not from scratch-and-dent order. So even with premium listing, their bag could come with imperfections. I've heard people discuss this quite a bit recently, and sometimes people discussing if imperfection is acceptable when ordering handmade bag. I think I see perspective from both sides because I do agree that when you pay a lot of money, you do deserve to get the best bag if possible. But receiving bags like that, personally, I think is acceptable and I can understand because it's really hard to get a perfect piece of leather. So not every time you are the lucky one to get that perfect piece. So I do understand that sometimes some imperfections going to happen. And I want you to be aware that since this leather is not like contemporary handbags or designer handbags. They are not coated with plastic and paint, so you do see the imperfection clearer and more apparent depending on which cow it was from. So that's not something you can avoid unless you start to put a lot of coating on the leather. So I'm about 5'9", and this is how it looks on my shoulder. I'll try to use it more and use it as a crossbody bag and then share my experience with you afterwards. But for now, this is how it looks. My first impression is I do like this leather, and looks like this vegetable tan leather will age pretty well and develop patina pretty fast. Hopefully in the future video, you'll see how this bag develop its patina and become more beautiful. Thanks for joining me today for this quick unboxing, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!